Guys, so we have to move on. B. Lee, this was a huge topic from the last debate. Did LeBron James and the Miami Heat have a super team when they went to Miami? And did the Miami Heat underachieve, overachieve, or were they right in the middle? Because everybody in the comments from the last video was blowing this up. Did the Miami have a super team, and did they overachieve, or did they underachieve, or were they just right where they were supposed to be?
There's no such thing as a super team. That's something that's created to discredit LeBron. That's the one.
Let him finish. Hold on, take it. Hold on. Let him finish. We have to let him
That's just something to discredit LeBron. There's no such thing as a super team.
Okay.
If that's the case, every team is a super team. And then for underachieve,
Hold on, take it.
they wasn't a good team in 2011. They just put together a bunch of players, which they should have won still, but still every playoff they struggled because they were not a great team.
Hold on.
Once again, brother. Hold on. Hey, brother, I want to say something to you. You're a lying ass dude. I'm gonna say that your name is B. Lee. You're a liar, and I'm gonna tell you why you're a liar. Hold on. I'm gonna tell you why you're a liar right now, right? Now watch look at what you just said, right? You said that the Boston Celtics built a super team to beat LeBron James. I got two. Hold on. You just said that.
Stop putting words in our mouth. You gotta let us talk, and then you can listen, bro. You gotta let us talk, then you can listen. We never said none of the sort. What are you talking about? Ticket.
Let B. Lee go. Let B. Lee finish his take, and then we'll move on. Let B. Lee finish his take.
No. Hold on. But let us go back and hold on. Martel,
no, we will, but let him finish his take.
Martel, let us go back and forth because listen, he said, hold on. He said, and rewind the tape, Martel. He said that they made a super team to beat LeBron, so there are no such things as super teams.
Okay, hold on.
Wait. You did, but let me say this.
When did I say this? I never said that.
No one said that. Ticket.
Hold on, watch this.
Hey, Martel, you gotta mute him. Martel, you gotta mute him. Come on, bro.
At the 1908 mark.
Damn, man.
Hold on. Listen to what he said at the 1908 mark, y'all. But check this out. I'm about to ether him right now. I got the ether for both of y'all right now.
Okay, hold
watch
on.
This. Hold on. Listen.
Ether, you ain't got nothing, bro.
I'm not gonna say nothing else after this.
I never said that.
He said, hold on. If he said
Jesus
Kobe
Christ.
Bryant, hold on. If he said Kobe Bryant didn't pass LeBron and that was already over with, answer this question. Why LeBron James' own teammates said that they built that super team to beat Kobe?
All right.
Because Kobe was stacking up all them chips, nigga. Now let's
what the fuck is that? Wow.
Just finish the take. Go ahead. Did the Miami underachieve, overachieve? That was the question. And then we're gonna go to Joe.
Okay, all right. Let me just reiterate this again. I have never said there's a such thing as a super team in my whole existence. There's no such thing as a super team. It's just something that was created to discredit LeBron. And for the 2011 team, that was a bad team that they put together. They were not that great of a team, and it's not a shock to me that Dallas Mavericks won that series. And they have struggled every playoffs they were in because they were not put together well. They almost lost in 2012 to Boston because they were not put together well. Boston knew they could beat them. LeBron had to play out of his mind to win that series.
2013. They were up in the finals. What are you talking about?
Come on, bro. Jesus Christ, man. For real. Hey, Martel. Wait. No, Martel, I'm going to let you know this right now. If you don't regulate Ticket, Brandon and I will end this show right here, right now. We're trying to have a civil conversation. And I don't care about you, Ticket. You can have what you want. Be in your Dominican strip club doing whatever the fuck you want to do. But let us talk basketball here, bro.
You just respond when I'm finished. Like, it's fine if you respond when I'm finished, but I'm at 2013. They all, like 2012, they were down 3-2. They almost was out of the playoffs if LeBron James didn't have the greatest playoff game performance in NBA history. And then in 2013, they almost lost, and they won. And in 2014, they were not a good team to get again, and they lost in the finals. That's why I don't think they underachieve or overachieve. They just who they were.
Joe, go ahead.
So, hold on. LeBron wasn't who he was. Why LeBron game changed in the finals? He the king. He the GOAT. He all these things. Why he play like trash? Make it make sense.
I got you, bro. I got you.
Go ahead.
So, look, first of all, the 45-5 and 15 game is not the greatest game in playoff history. Let's start there. Y'all forgot Jordan dropped 50 plus against Charles Barkley in the NBA Finals. But anyways, LeBron's a great player. He's supposed to do that. But did they underachieve? I mean, I don't know. I'm not the one that said not 1, not 2, not 3, not 4, not 5, not 6. I'm the one that said that. And number one, like my man Ticket said, weren't they up 2-1 on the Mavericks? And what happened in game 4? LeBron had 8 points.
Davey, we're going to go to you next, but go ahead, Joe.
So, yes, they underachieved. They should have won against the Mavericks. They underachieved. So, yes, they underachieved.
I said they should have won versus the Mavericks. That's what I said. They should have won.
So, which is underachieving. They underachieved.
Okay, Davey, and then we're going to go to a Johnny, and then we're going to move on to the next topic. Thank you, Ticket, for holding in the corner for me. Thank you. Go ahead, Davey.
Yes, they underachieve. It's I don't see how you can say that they didn't underachieve. Like Joe just said, LeBron came out and said in the press conference when they came out after he made his decision, not 1, not 2, and it got the crowd hype. Everyone said it, and they replayed it every single time. Every single time, that whole season and throughout his entire tenure. They said that the entire time he was in Miami. Now, if you want to say that he didn't that the team wasn't built together correctly for LeBron James, I have an argument for you. Mario Chalmers was a really good 3-point shooter, right or wrong. Yes, he was. Eddie House, what was he known for? He was known for making big shots in the 3-point shot, right? Correct?
Next to Johnny.
Okay. Mike Miller was brought over because of his shooting, correct? Isn't that what you need around LeBron James? You need shooters around LeBron James. Now, the only thing is, him and Dwayne Wade, that was their first time playing together. So it was two guys that were ball dominant that had to figure out how to get things together. They struggled early on in that season, and then what did they do? They did everything they needed to do to get to the finals. And then Dwayne Wade technically would have been the finals MVP if LeBron James at least scored 20 points per game, but he did not do that. He let Jason Terry outscore him. So because of the 2011 finals when LeBron James choked,
how can you be the GOAT and you let a role player outscore you?
Yes, Miami Heat underachieved.
You let role players outplay you. Get out of here, man. These dudes is clowns. It's amateur hour. And let me say this to you, Martell. Stop putting me on mute when I'm cooking this bum. Like I said before, he sat up here and said with a straight face, I'm talking about B-League. He sat up here and said with a straight face that LeBron James and them didn't underachieve. How they didn't underachieve when they were up in the finals, sir? They were up
because they didn't have your silly expectations. Some grown man sitting here believing LeBron James sitting in a chair in a prep rally saying that he's going to win 7 NBA championships, and somehow you 3 guys believe LeBron James.
No.
No. It's my turn to cook. I sat here and let y'all lie y'all asses off because you believe LeBron James at a Miami prep rally, which was for the Miami Heat fan base, which we did the same thing when we acquired Shaquille O'Neal. When he came to Miami and told us he's not going to win not just 1, not just 2 championships, that Shaq was going to bring us multiple championships. I got footage of Jordan saying he's going to win 7, 8. I don't care. Then quit the game of basketball. You're supposed to say you're going to win. You can't look at LeBron James and say they underachieved because LeBron James believed that he could win 7 championships playing alongside Dwayne Wade and Chris Bosh. At the end of the day, the Miami Heat first year together as the Big 3 did not have a complete roster. That's why they overhauled it the next year. They brought in 7 guys from the 2010 team onto the 2011 team and brought in a bunch of minimum contract players because that is what was needed at the time. You brought up Mike Miller. Mike Miller was hurt for 40-something games that year. He didn't even get a chance to get into the system with Spoelstra and them. Their starting point guard was Carlos Arroyo. Mike Bibby, you brought up Chalmers. Chalmers was coming off the bench. You guys don't know the game of basketball. You know narratives because it's very easy to remember. But at the end of the day, winning 2 championships and 4 straight NBA finals. That first year, they were 1-7 versus Boston and Chicago Bulls. If you go back and look at all of the people who were making predictions before the NBA playoffs, no one had the Miami Heat actually making the finals. They had Kobe Bryant making the finals. Kobe choked against the Dallas Mavericks. He got swept versus the Dallas Mavericks. He was the one that was sent home very easily, although he had everything he needed to win a championship. LeBron James and the Miami Heat were not even supposed to be in the finals in 2011. Boston was better. They had 4 All-Stars. Y'all go, oh, they're old. They had 4 All-Stars. So now that doesn't mean nothing. LeBron James has 2 All-Star teammates. It means something. They're a super team. But the 2011 Boston team with 4 All-Stars means nothing. You guys can't talk basketball. This is why a Johnny and B. Lee and GOAT James Kingdom is needed. And we're going to continue this exposure, and Ticket can go back into his little cupboard where he's at in a little basement in Dominican Republic and let real players talk basketball here. Because we don't want to hear that bullshit.
Can I go? Can I please be
Davey and then Joe. Hold on, Joe. Let Davey go real quick. Davey, like, you got anything?
Nah, let my Joe.
Okay, Joe, and then B. Lee, and then Ticket will close this out with this.
I got a question.
Ahead, Joe.
First of all, can we clear out the smoke, because he just burnt the kitchen. He said he was cooking, but he burnt the whole kitchen. Now let me ask you this question: all that screaming don't mean you're right. Were y'all supposed to win, or was LeBron supposed to win in 2011, being up 2-1? Yes or no?
No, being up 2-1 doesn't guarantee you a series. Plenty of teams have lost a series 2-1, including Michael Jordan. Continue.
You're right. Did Michael Jordan have 8 points in the following game being up 2-1? Yes or no? Or did LeBron
Jordan never had 8 points in an NBA Finals game. No.
So you're telling me if LeBron James would have played like LeBron James in Game 4, they probably would have won Game 4. True or false?
False.
What?
All right, next, guys.
All right, can I? No, wait. Can I answer that? Can I answer? Because I just want to make sure because again, the Miami Heat went up 2-1 while LeBron James wasn't the main guy. That's how they went up to. Wait. That's how they went up 2-1. That's how they. Matter of fact, they would have been up 3-0. They would have been up 3-0. If it wasn't for them choking game 2, because again, the game strategy was give the ball to Dwayne Wade in the 4th quarter, and they choked game 2 in the 4th quarter, and the Heat still took a 2-1 lead while Dwayne Wade told everybody, I've been in this position before, I will lead us to the title. That was the game plan. So when they were up, even in game 4, they were up double digits in the 4th quarter while LeBron James was doing exactly what you said he was doing. They choked that up because, again, they were not that good of a team. Dallas figured them out because, again, you couldn't trust Chalmers. You couldn't trust Haslam. Mike Miller was barely getting minutes. You had Joel Anthony on the floor. Carlos Arroyo running around there. They didn't have a good enough roster to overcome the team that Dallas Mavericks had, which was actually a really good team and underrated by Uzesti Jeffries because you can't talk basketball.
Can I ask you a question,
I can't talk basketball. Your man has 8 points.
Let me ask you a question, bro.
Like,
Has
come on,
Diddy been
bro.
supplying you too? Because he been giving you that good stuff, that shit you talking right there.
Nah, listen, don't worry about what I do here. What I do is this. I show up Sunday afternoons to debate people like you who can't talk basketball. I show up on a Friday night and debate people like you who can't talk basketball. All I do is talk basketball. You can worry about Diddy parties. You can worry about everything else that has nothing to do with basketball. But when you want to talk basketball, you show up the GOAT.
Okay.
Hey, look, real
Joe,
quick.
go ahead.
Bro, you supposed to let that cook, Martell. Hey, look, I like that he's coming at me. You supposed to let that cook, bro.
You know it's supposed to let it cook because I'm the master chef. I burnt down your kitchen so that you can come to a real kitchen and really get a meal. Because that nonsense you talking does not fly in GOAT James Kingdom.
Hey, my brother, I want them to unleash you. Y'all ain't nothing but a bunch of chihuahuas in here, boy.
I know. You say that. You say that now. But like I said, they brought these 2 brothers here to assist you. They brought these 2 brothers here to assist you. You need the assistance. Listen, they're Scottie Pippen and you're Michael Jordan. You're 1-9 versus a Johnny. You better hope they're Scottie Pippen.
Hey, did you watch the game last night? Did you watch that?
I watch basketball. Were you watching the game last night in the Dominican strip club? Where were you watching the game at? Were you in the Dominican strip club watching the game tonight? Yes or no? Yes or no? Were you tipping a stripper watching the game? Answer my question.
Real quick. Right. Johnny, you can't sit here and get mad at Ticket for yelling and screaming when you're doing the same thing.
Listen, wait. I already told Martell what was about to happen. This wouldn't have been this, Joe. I appreciate what you and Davey do. I went to your channel, unlike Michael Jordan fans, y'all don't do y'all research. I went and saw what y'all did. I'm doing this because Ticket's here. Ticket's not going to allow us to conversate. So what I'm going to do is expose Ticket like I did last time, which is what led to y'all being here right now. I was the one who said that the Miami Heat overachieved. Y'all arguing what I say. So if you want to continue this argument, step up to the plate. I'm right here. I'll mute myself.
Let me ask you one question, brother. How they overachieve when D Wade already won a championship before that bum went over there?
Because if you want to call the 2011 Heat a super team, the 2006 Heat was a super team. When they went and grabbed Gary Payton, when they went and grabbed Antoine Walker, when they went and grabbed Jason Williams, when they went and grabbed all those players to help Shaquille O'Neal get a championship that Kobe Bryant should have never gotten, then you want to know why they won a championship in 2006. I was at the parade. Where were you? Where were you?
Jackstrap Sniffing Kingdom. Go Jackstrap Sniffing Kingdom. Let me ask you one question. Right?
Where were you?
So you're saying, hold on. So you're saying LeBron James. You're saying LeBron James is the GOAT. You're saying LeBron James.
The GOAT.
But you're hold on.
The greatest to play the game of basketball in the NBA, ABA, whatever you want to say. LeBron, GOAT, James.
Hold on. But let me say this to you, because I know how you niggas get down.
Nah, you don't know shit. You don't know shit.
Hold on 1 second, bro. Let me finish my sentence. You would never give Kobe Bryant a pass if he had 2 of the top 10 players in the world.
Kobe Bryant had a league MVP. Kobe Bryant never won a championship without an All-NBA player. Kobe Bryant had a 6-man.
Let me finish.
Guys, one mic, because we have to move on. Hold on.
We get back on track. Shit.
Yes.
Ain't no track. I'm smacking the shit out of Ticket right now until y'all get into. That's how we gonna get on track when Ticket get the fuck out of here, because he's talking shit and he don't want none of the exposure.
Okay, hold on. Easy. All right. Joe and then B. Lee so that we can move on. Joe, go ahead.
All right. Listen.
Please just let him get his take off and then let B. Lee get his take off.
This is for my issue with LeBron defenders. Y'all make so many excuses for him versus holding your man accountable. You said in game 4 when they were up 2-1. I'm gonna give y'all the stats real quick on the point total. LeBron, look, Dwayne Wade, he wasn't a problem. He had 32. Chris Bosh had 24. LeBron had 8. Let's go to Dallas Mavericks. LeBron got outscored by Tyson Chandler, Dirk Nowitzki, Sean Marion, Jason Terry, and Deshaun Stevenson. And y'all telling me, and they only lost by 3 points. So LeBron James would have had 12 points. They probably would have won that game. But he only had 8. So we can't say they overachieved. How
many points did LeBron James have after 3 quarters when they were up?
I don't know. He probably had 8. Do it matter?
Okay, then. So they were winning with him having 8. That's not why they lost. They lost because the Dallas Mavericks figured out the Heat. That's the facts.
You said, I don't know basketball. I'm going to give you an example. 2 years ago, the Boston Celtics played the 76ers. Tatum was garbage the whole game. But down the stretch, the best player stepped up and scored double digits like in the last 3 minutes. That's what they needed LeBron to do, and he didn't do it. Hold your man accountable. Stop making.
That's a lie. What you said? No, that's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. You saying that you're not Spoelstra. You're not Spoelstra. Spoelstra's game plan wasn't LeBron James to take over the 4th quarter. It was Dwayne Wade. You take over the 4th quarter. They did it in game 1. They did it in game 2. They did it in game 3, and they did the same thing in game 4. It was Dwayne Wade's job to take the game home, and he didn't do it. That was the game plan. That's the facts.
But Joe, let me tell you how they get down though. This is what you said. What you just said was all facts. But this is how he get down, right? Every time LeBron James ball out and his teammates don't play well, they shit on his teammates.
That's true. That's true.
But when LeBron James don't do nothing, this jockstrap sniffing buffoon.
LeBron had a triple-double in game 5. LeBron had a triple-double in game 5. The Heat still lost. It had nothing to do with LeBron. You win as a team, you lose as a team. We've always said that.
Hey, Martell, stop bringing these scrubs to me, man. Come on,
no scrubs. Nobody would care about your expectation and your false analysis of basketball. You don't know the game.
That nigga game just like Bronny's, nigga.
All right.
That shit.
Johnny said this the other day. Jordan had the most help in NBA history. Do you agree with that?
Versus his competition, yes. Definitely versus competition.
Please elaborate, guys. Let him get his take off. We have to, guys. The chat wants everyone to get their take off so that they can hear it. Please, Beely, go ahead. Then we're gonna go to Davey. Go ahead, B-Lee.
All right. So Jordan in '91, his team was superior. He had every series the second or third best player on the court. Scotty and Mike were superior to everyone in 91, 92, 93, 96, 97, 98. There wasn't one series in that time period that another team had a better team. They literally was clearly the best team during those years when they won titles. I don't. That shouldn't even be a conversation. It wasn't even close. Even without Michael Jordan, the team was so good they won 55 games. Like I don't. That
And
should
what
be
happened in the
obvious
playoffs?
that they had
They
the best
lost
team.
in the second round, right? They lost in the second round, right?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Then, well, shut the hell up.
What that got to do with anything? What that have to do with
Because
anything?
when Mike was on the team, they was winning championships.
Yes, when he was on the team, he had clearly the best team.
When Mike was on the team, he wasn't getting past the first round. Mike couldn't get to the second round. Mike can't get to the second round. That's what we're talking about.
Hold on 1 second. Hold on, let me ask Bruce Lee. Let me ask Bruce Lee another question. So Bruce Lee, after that same season, Mike came back the next season, right? Mike came back the very next season towards the end of the season, right?
Yep.
Okay. What did they do before Mike came back that next season? What was the
Go
record?
play basketball. I don't know. They were in the playoff hunt.
Man, what they were was a playoff team. They were a playoff team. They made the playoffs, and Jordan again lost in the playoffs and went crying to the Bulls about getting some help. And he went the whole summer recruiting. So let's continue.
Okay.
Like I said, when Michael Jordan was winning titles, they had the best team clearly. He's talking about a time that they didn't have the best team and they didn't win the title. Every time they didn't win a title, I'm not talking about
he was the best player.
They won the title.
He was the best player. That's why
they lost the playoff series when he was the best player. Next.
He was the hold on. Let's talk about this.
No. Let's
hold on.
do
so
another
lost.
time.
Hold on. Wait 1 second.
Nobody wants to hear you lie.
Nobody wants to hear you lie. Hold on.
Nobody wants to hear them lies.
Wait.
Nobody want to hear lies.
Nobody want to hear you capping.
LeBron James lost 6 NBA Finals when he was the best player. Bum.
Okay,
Jordan couldn't make 10 NBA Finals. He couldn't even play 10 straight NBA seasons.
Hold on 1 second, Johnny. Hold on 1 second. Davey, and then we're going to go to a Johnny. Go ahead, Davey.
This is all I got to say when people talk about LeBron James making it to the finals 10 times. Let's go to another sport real quick. The Buffalo Bills went to the Super Bowl 4 straight times and lost 4 straight times. Do we give them any credit for just getting there for 4 straight times?
How many times did they win?
Why are we going to do that with LeBron James? Let's
he won 4 titles. That's why.
You
can't compare 0 wins. You can't play a team who never won a Super Bowl to a player who won the championship.
Hey, Billy, let me ask you a question. Who would you rank higher, Jerry West or Oscar Robertson?
Who would I rank higher?
Yes.
I probably would rank Jerry West higher. All time.
Most people will say Oscar Robertson. Everybody agree. Oscar Robertson went to 1 finals. That's it. He won. Jerry went to 9 and lost all of them except for 1. But nobody gives Jerry West credit for getting to the finals all those years.
Exactly.
He never do. But we blessed Oscar Robertson for the 1 he went to and won.
Johnny, you're next. Hold on.
Hey, Joe. All right, listen.
Let me say something to you, Joe. Let me say something to you. LeBron James is the only dude in NBA history that get credit for losing NBA Finals. The only other person I ever heard that got credit for losing the finals is AI. Name me one other player. Name me one other player that got credit for losing other than LeBron.
Michael Jordan gets credit for losing. Michael Jordan gets credit for losing. He gets credit for losing. You don't get bonus points for not making the NBA Finals.
You just gave him credit for losing to the Mavs.
We don't do that for any other
Dirk Nowitzki, a bunch of role players.
It's not for any other sport. To make the championship game is praised.
Let me ask you a question, dog.
The Buffalo Bills were considered one of the greatest teams of the 90s without a championship. That's facts. Then don't ask me shit. Don't ask me shit. Because all you gotta do is get exposed.
Hold on, bro. Let me ask you one question, bro. That year LeBron James lost to the Mavs. Was Dirk Nowitzki a better player than LeBron James that year?
It don't matter. The Dallas Mavericks were better than the Heat that year. That's the point. Don't ask me that. Don't ask me that. That has nothing to do with the conversation. That's not ducking shit. That has nothing to do with the conversation. That has.
Let me ask Ticket one question. Ticket. Who's a better player, Isaiah Thomas or Michael Jordan?
Wait. Before we get into that, hold on.
Isaiah Thomas.
Yeah, Isaiah Thomas or Michael Jordan. Nigga, don't say who. You ain't an hour. Answer the fucking question.
I couldn't hear him because your breath was funky.
Oh, cause you can't hear my breath neither, nigga. You can see me expose you. That's what the fuck you can see.
Hey, look, MJ is better because he's the GOAT, bro.
Okay. It doesn't matter if you win or lose.
Thank you. It was my turn to speak and you mute me, Martell. This ain't right, Martell. It's not my fault. My mic is louder than y'all mics. It's not my fault that my mic is loud. It's not my fault. Nigga, get your mic better, nigga. Get your mic. You got $2 million in professional basketball, nigga. Get a better mic. Better get a better laptop.
This nigga right here, this nigga's a real Scarface right here.
Hold on.
Oh, I'm him. When you say something, nigga, you say, hey, Johnny, nigga, I'm him. I'm the one. You've been searching for me for a very long time and you found it, motherfucker.
Who been searching for you? I never knew.
We have to move on.
Why move on? I didn't even get my take on.
Go ahead. Go ahead, Johnny. Go ahead.
At the end of the day, what y'all are upset about is LeBron James overachieving with a bunch of teams that shouldn't have been in the NBA Finals in the first place. You can't give somebody credit for losing before You cannot give somebody credit for losing before the finals. You can't ignore being swept twice in the first round. You can't ignore this. You can't ignore losing 3 straight years versus the same team versus the same defense. You can't ignore these things. You cannot ignore these things. What you guys are failing to realize is that you don't get bonus points for not making the finals. At the end of the day, if you want to talk about losing in the finals is better than anywhere else. If we're talking about losing. When we're talking about winning, LeBron James has won 4 NBA championships, the most in his era. He has 4 NBA championships on 3 separate. That is the most in his era. Between 2003 and 2024, no one's won more than 4 NBA championships.
Curry has the same amount, dog. What are you
talking about? That's the most. LeBron has the most as well. Who's talking about Stephen Curry? We're talking about LeBron James.
Is he tired or does he have the most?
Again, let me continue because this is y'all saying I get loud and I get all this other stuff. I just want to get my take off. I don't have a problem listening to your lies. I have a problem with you stopping me from getting my take off. Let me get my take off. Again, 4 titles is the most in LeBron James's era. He has 4 of them. So he's won NBA titles. To bring up the Buffalo Bills, who never won never won a Super Bowl, but still is considered one of the greatest teams of the 90s and in football history. Everybody knows about that run and gun offense in Buffalo. So don't make it seem like Buffalo still was not great, although they never won an a Super Bowl championship. At the end of the day, LeBron James has championships. He has championships on every team he's ever played on in his life. There's not too many. See what I'm saying, bro? Come on, bro. See what I'm saying?